Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2016 with Barcelona, and this is the World League Premiership Super League thing against Chelsea game today. So let's see then, who are we? Well, the thing with the league, right, I was going to make this point a few episodes ago, but it's incredibly tight. I would anticipate a more of a championship style run, if you know what I mean. If you look at the championship now, that is of course the old Division 1, Division 2, whatever, you know, the championship in England. If you look at a lot of teams there, especially in the middle, it's incredibly tight-knit, very close together. I would anticipate certain amounts of that as well. Obviously, you know, you're still going to have your top sort of three here. I mean, I can just point out as well, it doesn't actually matter if we finish at the top three and, you know, fourth place, we miss on the Champions League spot or anything like that, because there is not going to be Champions League. It doesn't mean anything. There is no Champions League. So I just wanted to point that out. We're going up against Mourinho's Chelsea because, you know, old databases and stuff. So we've got PK instantly suspended because he got sent off in that embarrassing game against Red Bull Brazil. I think I called it, Red Bull Leipzig, I should say. That was just, yeah, that might be the darkest time on Football Manager I've ever had. If you watch that video, you can hear it in my voice. We've got Bravo in goal anyway. Alves, Bartra, who obviously was going to play anyway, but he certainly is going to be playing now. Vermaelen, Alba, Busquets, Mascherano, Messi, Rakitic, Rafinha, and Neymar at the top, who should not be playing as a trequartista. In fact, yes, he will be playing as a trequartista. Rafinha will play as a winger, however. Attack. Let's have him on attack. Suarez is now back in the team. I just want to point out his condition and match sharpness is not great at the moment. Iniesta also fit enough for the bench, but I will only use him unless I absolutely have to. I mean, he's worth having on the bench, but I will not even be bringing him on, even if we're 5-0 up and, you know, it's like, oh, let's give him some match fitness. No, don't do that. Right, just one change then, I guess, for Chelsea here. Seamus Coleman playing for them now. Fair enough. They've got anyone else on the bench? They've got Ivanovic, Pedro, Falcao, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Joel Ward. Oh, the Crystal Palace right back. Okay, and De Silva, Jay De Silva. I take it he's a Chelsea youngster. Yes, indeed he is. Okay, let's get into the game then, because this should be interesting. Of course, Chelsea have been very peculiar this year in the league. I've resisted talking, even on Twitter, really. I've resisted talking about them mainly because you sort of do. Well, I was waiting at least when Mourinho eventually got sacked. I was kind of gutted, to be honest, because I knew instantly there would be a phenomenal new manager bounce for them, and that has proven to be the case with Gus Hiddink, and I was really annoyed he got it because he did such a good job last time being a caretaker. And they, I think, as of recording this, are still unbeaten under him. And have not really looked like losing. So that has been a huge disappointment for me. And now, if they keep it up, they won't get Champions League, but they'll probably get in the Europa League, which is obviously not perfect. But I think considering at one point people were joking around about being relegation candidates, then I think that's a pretty good season. It's a bit like Dortmund last year. Anyway, more pressing matters. Dani Alves is injured. Just absolutely wonderful, this, isn't it? It's just fantastic. Right, Adriano's going to have to come on. I know he's not a natural right back, but he's going to have to do. He's the only one at the moment who can play there. So, goodness me, it's just, when it rains, it pours at the moment, isn't it? We just need Messi or Neymar to go down now. I still expect us to win here. Chelsea should be difficult, but we're at home. We're usually too good for teams at home. That is just across the board, not just Barcelona, incidentally. Right, here's Adriano on the ball, gets his first touch. Here's Messi, that's a nice ball at the top. Here's Neymar going through. What is going on? Side netting at the moment. I think are the ball magnets in the side netting? I'm not quite sure. But it's very frustrating. Right, his has been intercepted by Azpilicueta, but Rakitic, that's a good tackle. Busquets, he's found Rafinha, that's a lovely finish. Past Thibaut Courtois, and there he is. Well, that's why I brought him in the team. To be honest, he's scored one goal, done sod all else, and now scored again. So it's worked at least. But here's Oscar, chance for Chelsea straight away, and to be fair, that is a fantastic finish by Oscar. And, we've barely had a chance to blink because they're now back level. That's disappointing. Valencia lead Paris Saint-Germain. Sorry, I just think that's really funny. Let's see. Man City won against AC Milan. If you want to look at the table, it is in the bottom right-hand corner. Bottom left-hand corner. Goodness me. Trust me, I'm not drunk. Yeah, it's in there. As you can see, we're fifth at the moment, but as I mentioned at the start of the video, it is very tight. It is very close. It will more than likely sort of break up, break out a bit more as the season goes on. But everyone in that top 10 is currently within a shout of winning, although you wouldn't really fancy Valencia. But here's Hazard. It's gone wide. Chelsea are dangerous, definitely. But waiting for Neymar, who has been the player this year. He was in blistering form last week, but this week he's been very lukewarm, shall we say. Had no impact coming off the bench against Leipzig, and he's not doing it today. Although, chance here, Bartra, it's been blocked. Oh, what an opportunity that would have been to cement place in the team. Get yourself a goal against Chelsea. Jordi Alba taking a bit of a risk there as well, but 1-1, not great. We can win this. Let's see what again, it's probably not going to use. That's not too bad actually. We do need Neymar to. I'll say I have faith. See what that does. Does that do anything? No, of course it doesn't. And we'll say it to the midfield as well, because why not? That's good. At least the midfield are happy or delighted. That'll do. But a win here would be quite nice. We were in good form, and I think all that momentum we got has just been completely decimated by that Leipzig result. But if we can get a win here, we might be able to restore just a little bit of it. Here's Neymar. This is what we want to see. Messi. Oh, it is not going his way, is it? Lionel Messi at the moment. Off the post. And Seamus Coleman has fouled. That was Neymar, I think. And he's going to be booked here, I think. Yep. It's weird seeing him play for Chelsea. Right, Rakitic on this. What's he going to do? Oh, it's gone in. Courtois. Well, he's just punched it into the back of the net. Or off the post or something. I'm really not quite sure. Do you want to? We'll have a look at that in 3D later. Hopefully I'll remember to, because I really do have the short-term memory of a friggin' fish. Just absolutely hopeless when it comes to that. But nevertheless, 2-1. Rakitic with his first goal of the season. Real Madrid are winning the Madrid derby there. Cheryshev with the second goal. He doesn't play for Real anymore either, does he? He was sold off somewhere. I remember Liverpool were interested in him, actually. Everyone was running around going, oh yeah, he's a great player. They'd never even heard of him. Anyway, we're going to bring Suarez on. He does need match fitness regardless, so we'll bring one for Neymar, who is just not doing it today. Having an off date, but to be fair, he's got, 12 goals this season, so I'll give him that. He's built up enough cred for me to give him an excuse for one game. It's a World Super League. You can't have too many off days in this tournament. Right, here's Rakitic again. One more, and I think that will do it. Or should be anyway. Here's a chance. Here is Luis Suarez. Oh, it was just so easy. Just come on straight away. We have missed him. And that is about as perfect as it could go. So one more, I said one more, that would do it. And if I know Football Manager, we probably need another one actually, because as I say, I know Football Manager. So, but it is running, the clock is running down here. So I'm just going to make another change. I am going to bring off Messi. And just to make sure that he doesn't keel over all of a sudden and just get injured and break his cruciate ligaments or something, because that would be terrible. Mania will come on for the final few minutes, but I think the clock is winding down, and barring a complete collapse here, we should be okay. So we're just going to be 3 points. Oh, got another chance for one more. Maybe still a few minutes left to go. One more would be the icing on the cake. It's Mascherano. He's hit a couple of goals already this season from that angle. Patrick Roberts has scored for Manchester City. What? 5-1 against Milan. Goodness me. Right, Claudio Bravo with the punt upfield to Rafinha. Oh, hang on a minute. Chelsea, could this be a highlight for them? Nope, that's a good block. Well, very good, well defended. And Luis Suarez is in again. He's the master of that type of touch. I can just, do you know what? When he took that down, I could just see that. And it was only 2D dots. But you know what? I could still see it. I could still see him take that down on the chest. It just, with his feet, something like that. It's just very good. It's just, yeah, he's the master of that type of thing. That goal against Newcastle, we all saw it, 3 years ago, I want to say. That type of touch. He just does it regularly for Barcelona, apparently. Anyway, we're 10 seconds away from the final whistle. That is going to be the game. So we have put that Leipzig result behind us as we beat Chelsea by 3-1. Very good. We really needed that because that result last game was a real punch to the gut. So we're 3 points behind Bayern Munich, who still have only lost one game all season, as you can see. Manchester City are a point behind them, then Arsenal a point behind them, and now it's us and Manchester United in 4th and 5th. Real Madrid, who are having an absolute shocking time, are somehow up in 6th place. Chelsea in 9th there. Valencia are somehow above them. I don't get it. Atletico Milan are being a bit disappointing. Certainly Atletico. You could maybe vouch for Milan a little bit less, but Benfica, Inter, and Sevilla and Porto all make up the bottom there. So that is the current state of affairs. Dani Alves then, 3 to 4 weeks. Oh gee, I've never seen that one before. Right, and of course because your assistant managers, they're just pointless. Why do they exist? Of course all they do is deflate morale with stupid shit like that. Anyway, I'm waffling now, so I'm going to leave it here. I'll be back tomorrow with another save, with another game. It's going to be against Valencia this time, who are in 8th place, not managed by Gary Neville, of course. Unfortunately, it's managed by Nuno, whoever that is. And if we win there, and who knows, if results go our way, we could end up top of the table. We'll just have to see. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I will see you tomorrow for the Valencia game. Until then, goodbye.